Hi, Spout Loreans. Abdul here with a quick pre-show announcement. If you haven't heard, this coming Monday, August 26th, is the day that we will be launching the first season of our bonus show, Mallbrats, on a brand new public feed with newly scored and remastered episodes. Launch week is going to be pretty huge, with a brand new episode dropping every day. And we're also doing a collab with our friend, the incredibly talented artist, Casey Golden, where she'll be drawing the Cool Treat Kids in her own amazing style. Launch weeks are hugely important for new shows, so we're asking all our listeners to please go and subscribe to the new feed, which is live right now. And when that first episode drops, listen, rate, review, all that good stuff. We genuinely love this show so much, and we think you'll love it too. We're also going to be doing a bunch of launch week giveaways for listeners of the new show, where we'll be giving away custom Spout Lore merch packages from our friends at Fantasy by Numbers, with amazing pins and ornaments and coasters, all with custom Spout Lore art on them. And also, one lucky listener will win the one-of-a-kind Cool Treat Kids character art that Casey is creating. If you'd like to enter to win Casey's gorgeous artwork or any of the amazing merch packages that we're giving away, all you have to do is click the link in the show notes and head over to the new feed and subscribe. Then, when the first episode drops on Monday, rate and review 5 stars or more, and make sure you sign the review with your Discord or social handle so we can find you to give you your amazing Spout Lore memorabilia. From everyone here at Spout Lore, thank you so much. We hope you like the new show.
Gather round, friends, let me tell you a tale of 3 heroes, noble and bold. A brute, a druid, and a thief who is but 9 years old. You know them by name, you know them by deed. Their quests are famously daring. So here I sit, singing to you an adventure that is worth sharing.
Tuck is the brute, he knows not his home, he loves to sing and fight. Ving is half-elf, he shifts his shape and wields a spear with great might.
Billy's a thief, his tiny size does mask the largest heart. Best and brightest they may not be, but their friendship outweighs their smarts. So gather round, friends, and listen close, for the tale's about to start.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spout Lore. I'm your game master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me, as always, playing Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdul Aziz.
Hi, I'm Abdul Aziz, playing Tacoma Dome the Barbarian. Thanks for listening to my podcast.
Okay.
We're all feeling a lot of feelings since the last episode. Me, most of all, my feelings are really important.
All right. Playing Ving, the half-elf druid, Paul Oppers.
God, my feelings.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for listening to Abdul's podcast, Spout Lore. I'm some other guy.
Playing Fat Billy, the halfling thief, Jessica Ty.
Hey, it's me. Definitely here for Abdul and his loss.
Jesus Christ.
This is not real, listeners.
It's not real.
It's not. I'm not like this.
No.
I mean, this moment is really happening.
When last we left our heroes, they had joined battle against the massive and mighty Razor Tusk and his porcine hordes. The battle was a raging one. It lasted the entire episode. I'm not even sure that I thought it was going to, but it was a tough one. Crows, halflings, pigs, crows, pigs, halflings, Ving, Billy, Tuck, Razor Tusk, crows, pigs. They were everywhere. Ving took to the skies briefly in a sort of hang glider made of spirit birds.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Billy did a switcheroo on the helmet of Razor Tusk, putting himself onto the pig's back and doing a sort of pig rodeo.
Yeah.
For a while. Tuck spent most of his time trying really hard to land a hit on Razor Tusk.
Yeah.
And getting embarrassed over and over again. Wild Bill was doing some John Wick style shit with some hand crossbows. And the battle finally turned when Tuck and Billy dealt enough blows to Razor Tusk himself to sort of slow him down to the point where Tuck used his new truthless move, the Lie, to eliminate or disrupt the enchantment on the armor. Billy, Ving, and Tuck, in the last moments of the battle, surrounded Razor Tusk and got him into a position where Billy was able to ask him if he wanted to be free. Razor Tusk thankfully agreed, and Tuck tore the armor from his body, freeing Razor Tusk from his apparent servitude and also the hordes of hogs from their servitude of Razor Tusk. The battle was victorious. Our crew survived the Hogpocalypse, the final Hogpocalypse.
Yeah.
But it was not without cost, as Wild Bill, legendary halfling, succumbed to wounds sustained in the battle. Billy did his best to carry his old friend through this trying time, but unfortunately, his wounds were too great, and his time on this earth has ended. And we join our heroes now. Billy, what are halfling funerals like?
They go back into the land somehow.
It's an option. I also thought they could like carry them across the bridge and lay them to rest in like this little patch. I don't know, like oh, you know what? There's an apple orchard, like a
nice.
orchard, as in like a few apple trees.
Wapples.
Yeah.
Yeah, wapples.
Yeah, so there's a grove with a few wapple trees that halflings are carried to
And buried.
Yeah. So we see the crows, the people of Lone Tree Hill. The halfling lands have gathered, and we see Bill being laid to rest. Soft, fertile, everwood soil cast over his body, laid in a woven reed basket with a woven top, and he is returned to the place from which he was born.
Ving is slowly eating one of the apples from the tree.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
This is the best wapple I've ever had.
Yeah, dude, it's full of dead halflings. What the fuck are you doing?
Thing, you're supposed to wait until like kind of after the service to do that. It's kind of fucked up that you're doing it right now.
What? Okay, I'm sorry, Billy.
The
I thought
crunching
it
is
was
so
over.
loud. No, it's a time of silence, and you're supposed to like. The river sings a song. Well, it doesn't really sing a song, but you just like listen to the gurgles and you make meaning out of it.
Okay. Sorry.
So there's a
Jesus Christ.
Just one more bite to finish
Holy
it. I didn't want it to go
shit.
rotten. It was going to turn brown.
Oh my God.
What, do you want me to waste it?
it's not as good after if it's brown.
There's halflings turning around looking at us like as if we were in a movie theater. Like, shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
What is wrong with you?
Bows his head and he's like, yeah. He's pointing at him, putting a hand on his chest.
Halfling turns around so mad, and you're like, yeah, it's tough.
He's like, there.
It's tough.
He does a little.
Keep it up, bud. And then things like turn into a moment of silence.
Yeah, Tuck leans over to Vega and goes, "You're embarrassing me right now."
Welcome to my world.
Like, fuck you.
Oh, I don't know. He's not dealing with his emotions very well right now. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Can you guys not fight right now? Can you fight after?
Oh, you're right,
So
Billy.
weird.
You're right.
So weird.
That's my fault.
Silence falls again on the service as the halflings and the three are surrounded by the sound of the river.
What the fuck do you mean? That's how I feel.
We jump forward. I think what we jump to the end of a feast. There's a wake basically.
Yeah.
Everybody
for
eats.
all the halflings who died.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, there's like a mass wake.
Yeah.
Right.
It was
So-
a mass funeral.
Oh,
as
so
well.
we're right.
Bunch
so
of
we're
crows died.
we see the orchard, and the soil is like cast over Bill's grave and filled in, and then the camera pulls out, and there's like
So
a
many.
dozen.
Oh,
or more.
that's
Yeah.
a huge loss.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, it's so sad, but the graves are so cute. So little
Jesus
cute.
Christ.
Tuck doesn't say that. He thinks it. He's like, this is so sad, but these are so cute graves.
it's so fucked up for me to think this, but I can't help it. They're so cute. And yeah, I think we come in at the end of a feast,
Mhm.
and the halflings are continuing their celebrations of the lives that were lost, telling stories and crying and laughing and sharing food and drink. There's some heavy cream going around.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, heavy cream.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And Billy's licking his lips looking at it.
Tuck is just like, Billy, that's heavy cream.
I know. I dream of it all the time.
Dream of cream?
Yeah. What else? What do you dream of? Oh, the weird dream. Well, Bing, what do you dream of? We dream of cream, right?
I mean, in a way, Billy, all dreams are dreams of cream.
I thought so.
We cut to a memory of Ving's dream where Ving is laying in a loincloth, lounging on a chaise lounge as a tree with the head of a goat feeds him bananas top down.
Take some whole.
He just takes a whole banana. I just dream about normal stuff, Billy.
Yeah, just normal stuff.
This is really funny because in Tuck's head, he's like, so everyone else has nice dreams, I guess, and I'm just the one that only has the one nightmare.
Right. This hasn't really come up in a specific way where
Right.
someone was like,
Yeah.
well, I have dreams about like a variety of things.
Oh, but we know about his dream, right?
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah,
do.
but I don't think anyone's ever said what they dream about.
Right.
Yeah.
And the vibe that I am imagining as being this where we are right now is that you three are like, all right, time to go. We have some things to do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Ving and I talked, and we're like, we're gonna let Billy have his time here for
Yeah.
as long as he needs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is where he needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy's hacking at a tree with his sword. Take that. Whatever.
What you got there, pal?
Nothing. I'm just having a fight.
Hey, bud.
What?
Hey, bud. They just baked new cupcakes.
Don't even care.
There's muffins. There's new muffins.
I don't care. I don't even like muffins.
There's savory muffins.
I don't care. I care a little bit, but I don't care that much.
Hey, and
What?
Tuck like kind of like leans down. He does the thing where you kind of like just scoop
Mhm.
the like and take them out of the situation they're in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's like, do you need to talk about this right now?
No, it doesn't matter anyway. Nothing I want matters.
What you want matters, Billy.
Just because what we want isn't always what we get doesn't mean that it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter because everyone goes anyway.
Billy, you can't keep everyone safe forever.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, it didn't matter when old Bill died either. Doesn't matter when Wild Bill dies. Like, all the Bills die.
Billy, it's not your fault that people move on. It's just the way it is.
Even you will change, Billy. Everything changes.
Doesn't matter. Nothing I do matters. He was supposed to live too.
He did live, Bill.
No, he's supposed to live forever like me. And Billy squirms out. He's like, put me down. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I'm gonna put him down. Okay, buddy. The muffins are on the second table.
Thanks.
Yeah. And we spend some more time at the feast. I think there's a real vibe of like this is a community that is like you are welcomed absolutely as heroes of the Hogpocalypse.
But I'm not part of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like they're like playing games that I'm not good at and that I've never played and stuff that I've only ever seen. I just get like too sad and I want to go.
You wanna go?
I think so.
We can go. Ving shows you his satchels full of mashed potato muffins.
Oh, that's awesome. I show you my satchel. It's full of Yorkshire puddings and gravy. Oh.
Such a wet bag right there.
That's Tuck's bag.
And yeah, Tuck's like, I grabbed a handful of roast beef.
Just a handful?
Well, his handful is. I just grow a handful.
I grabbed
of
a
roast beef.
handful. It's
It's two roast beefs.
yeah.
One in
Tuck's
each
hands are like a foot and a half
Right.
wide.
Mm. It makes me so sad.
What?
Just the fact that like you guys went through all of this. You all risked your lives to like save these people. And at the end they were still like, well, Billy's not one of us. It's just not how it works.
He's too different.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because they also, in a way, think like Billy brings a lot of bad luck. So they're like, yeah, well, it was probably his fault they came here in the first place.
Yeah. So you pack up and your plan is to head to Nana to see if there's anything you can learn about an easier way to get to the Grey Marsh.
She's south? Like
She would be
Everwood
south,
is
yeah.
innocent. Well, it's on the way
It's
anyway.
on the way, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
We'll stop by.
I go back. I grab an extra pie.
Okay.
I thank Armand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Armand is like, hey, I just want to thank all three of you, for what you did for the Everwood Valley.
Yeah. Don't forget what he did.
I won't. I've been told stories. I had plenty of reason to be afraid, but I ain't afraid no more.
Sometimes stories are just that. They're just stories.
I'll tell everybody what you did.
Thanks. You really don't have to.
I will.
I'll look out for you if I ever come back.
Okay. I'll see you around, okay?
Okay, you take care.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
And he gives you that like kind of sad, awkward, like the white person nod smile.
Yeah.
Where he does the like closed lip downturn smile in a sad kind of wave and like turns back and joins the wake again, but like looks back.
Yeah.
As the three of you walk away. And you travel through the night when the sun rises. Probably end of this day is when you'd reach Nana's.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Billy can roll his fairy child.
Yeah. 9.
9.
So I get 3 hold.
Excellent. And you travel for a full day. There is devastation. That's the thing, is you're traveling through a devastated Everwood. The fields have been smashed to mud. There are pigs that are like wandering, but
yeah,
they look
just chill.
Yeah, they look like almost lost.
Mm-hmm.
But every once in a while you'll see pigs like come together and like get their heads close together and like snort at each other and then all start walking in a certain direction.
So cute.
Do you guys remember where we came from?
Near the end of the day, the sun is starting to dip towards the west. You see trees, the Everwood itself, sprawling along one bank of the river and then covering the waters and walking up into the hills. This like ancient forest of kind of short-ish trees, but it's more like those old primordial forests where it's like kind of short but like really dense.
Yeah.
And on the edge of the trees, you see a tiny little shack with smoke puffing out of a chimney of like old mud and brick.
Can I make a suggestion?
Absolutely.
So I think we're like, at first we were walking in the forest where it's easy. And I was like, no, if you want to find our house, you got to get close to the river.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You like pass into the trees and walk for a while in the Everwood itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we have to like traverse on like the river bank, but a lot of it is kind of like cliffside.
Mm.
Okay.
And our house is actually built into the cliff.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Like roots of trees and cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like mud and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like
super halfling-y.
almost like
Yeah.
some sort of bird.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah.
Is it like on the outside of the cliff?
I think it's that like there's an overhanging tree and you can pass by her house, but it is a slim walkway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
I like that the walkway maybe has like copper plates, brass, like it has
Yeah.
old things that shouldn't be found
Yes.
here.
Mm.
Kind
Yeah.
of paving the
Yeah.
path.
And she's got lots of potted plants in old like containers that she would have
Ooh,
found in the river.
cool, and old helmets and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's neat.
Billy, what's the deal with this lady? Is she like a witch or something? Or
Yeah, what do you know?
it's like a regular weirdo?
I'm gonna spout lore to find out more about Nana.
Okay, 2d6 plus intelligence.
Apparently not. 3.
Yeah, okay. So a failure, you get a point of experience.
Oh, you know what? Billy mixes her up with someone else.
Oh.
Yeah, totally. That
Yeah.
could be it. What is it? So what does Billy think?
You know, she does. She sleeps a lot. Really sleepy old lady. She doesn't love to be bothered, but when you know, she's nice. She feeds you a lot, which is why I come over.
Okay.
Yeah, her house looks different though.
You have a good rapport with her.
Yeah, I think she'd remember me.
And
Right.
so you approach this small little halfling hut built into a tree.
You gotta make sure you talk really loud though. She can't hear very well.
She's really, really deaf?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
And as you approach, like you step on a twig a good distance down her little path and you hear like yelling from the hut.
Oh,
Who the fuck is that?
it's just me, Nana.
Who the hell is me?
Fat Billy.
And 2 of his giant friends.
Fat Billy, huh? You think after last time you can show your face around here, you little scoundrel?
Wait, what?
What did I do?
So knowing Billy gets this lady mixed up with somebody,
Yeah.
what did Billy do to Nana last time he was here?
This like what he actually do?
Actual
Yeah.
Nana.
What is the thing he doesn't remember doing?
Oh, he had a bunch of golden root. He stole all of it.
He stole all of her golden root?
Yeah, because she's got like all the pots of like planted things outside.
She's like an herbologist.
Oh.
Yeah.
I spent 8 months seeking out seedlings, growing saplings, all for the golden root, just for you to rip it out and steal it.
No. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Do you have any of that left?
No, I used it all.
If it helps at all, he used it really well. He made friends with a cat.
So you're hearing, you're just hearing
I'm a
shouting.
dog lady.
Never liked cats. Too shifty.
Sleep more than 8 hours a day.
You're just hearing shouting from like through a window. She has not come out. She's like,
You and your giant friends, get away from here and don't you come back.
Well, can I make it up to you somehow?
I don't see how you could.
Can we like spout lore of things she might like?
What does Ving have? I've got a rotten smelling lemon liquid.
oh, delightful.
Well, who knows what it does?
That's true.
Magic Carburnia water. I could give her. I only have 3 left.
Oh, those are rare.
Tuck goes, hey, I have a broken puzzle box. Been carrying this around for like 7 seasons. Do you want it?
The puzzle box?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it from Aquarius Tower in Morris's Trap.
I don't remember.
And there's one person you've never asked about it.
Oh, Morris.
Oh my God.
I'll save this for him, actually.
And you're like, oh shit. No.
Actually, never mind.
We have a bad dream potion.
Here, can I roll for it? I guess discern realities.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2d6 plus wisdom.
Great.
9.
Okay.
I'll aid.
Yes.
All right, 2d6 plus bond.
Great. I got 9.
Okay, perfect. So that makes it a 10. So
Yeah.
you get 3 questions.
I'm getting you to help me ID the plants because I'm like, I don't know. Like, are these
She's
even
definitely a plant
important?
lady.
Ah,
She's definitely an animal lady.
like she planned these on purpose, hey?
Yeah, she might like the Hibernia water. She seems kind of witchy.
Yeah, what is useful or valuable?
What here is useful or valuable to you is, as an experienced fairy and poisoner and substance maker, you see all of the like various pots and containers that she has planted along the path to her hut are all herbs that are used in alchemy. Like these are all, she is, if she cannot make potions, she is certainly trying to make something.
What should I be on the lookout for?
So Billy, you're like, this is kind of a trap expert thing almost.
Sure.
You are looking around, you like look at a spot and you notice something kind of in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
And then you notice a thing next to that thing and a thing like hanging on a nearby bush. And you realize that the area around, like in the woods and then like along the cliffside and down the path, there are little baubles and trinkets all over the place in a configuration that makes you realize that she has set something up here. And if you were to approach any closer, it would potentially be dangerous for you, which lets you know that she certainly has knowledge.
Like some kind of ability.
Yeah, if not ability, then expertise.
Right.
Yeah.
What here is not what it appears to be.
So you think back to, you're like, okay, well, if this isn't the Nana I was thinking about, then this must be this other lady that I dealt with 200 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
So you're like, if this is her, she should be long dead. Because halflings don't.
What?
Am I remembering correctly? Halflings don't have super long lifespans.
No, they just like kind of normal-ish lives.
Yeah.
Old Bill lived longest.
Oh, okay. Do you tell us everything you just figured out?
Yeah, I say something's not right here.
So she's like,
Now that's the last I'll say about it. Now you turn yourselves around and you get away from here.
And Tuck goes, okay, I have a plan.
Careful where you step.
Okay, I won't go any further forward. And he picks up a rock and he throws it through her front window.
Awesome. Great.
yeah, 2d6 plus dexterity, I guess.
and then he goes, plan initiated.
Execution style.
Execution complete. 6.
Oh,
So instead of smashing through the front window of her house, he breaks 2 pots that are on the front.
Yeah. Yeah. You smash,
Yes, that face
Yeah.
exactly.
smashes 2 pots in the. Okay, so, oh my
Smash
God.
2 pots of golden root.
No, no.
oh no.
Was that? No! You rapscallions, I told you to get away from here!
And the door like flies open, and there's this decrepit looking halfling woman. So wrinkly, sagging skin, just like ancient. And she is wearing like a pretty like loose robe, and she's got white hair in like a bun on top of her head that's like almost as big as her head.
Cool.
She comes out and she reaches into her robe and she pulls out a little glass bottle and she throws it.
Whoa.
And it smashes on the path in front of you, and like a mist begins to billow out of this spot. More vapor than should have been able to be contained in this bottle. And as you're looking at it, it's like billowing up, and like horrible shapes and faces are forming in this mist.
Holy shit.
Oh
And
my
you
God.
are terrified to see the thing before you.
What is it?
It is a creature beyond comprehension. It is teeth and tentacles and eyes. What do you do?
Tech goes, Billy, get behind me. She threw a little glass bottle at us. And then he takes out the dream potion that he's been carrying around.
Oh, cool.
And I go, I got one of those too, you old bitch. And he like smashes that on the ground where this thing came out.
Yeah, okay. Roll 2d6 plus wisdom. Yeah, let's say
Okay.
that.
Please God. 10.
Okay, what do you think happens when you throw this dream potion in front of this other thing?
I guess they interact because this is a bad dream potion, which like brings memories back. Ugh.
Okay, so then what is a bad dream that each of you sees in front of you?
Oh, Billy sees the miles of blood-soaked ice.
Whoa. What does Tuck see?
He sees his one dream.
Yeah, the burning tree.
Yeah, the burning tree and like
The cataclysm
the
thingy.
cataclysm.
Yeah.
Like swallowing the land.
What does Ving see?
Ving sees Tuck and Billy dying and calling for his help, and his arms are rooted in the ground.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can I make also a suggestion?
Yeah.
Like in each of the dreams, there is a cloaked black figure
Oh,
within
yeah.
the dreamscape.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh, it's like each of your dreams is surrounding a single image of a black-clad
oh
figure.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Creepy.
He's like in all of them.
Uh-huh. How do you resist this?
I used weaponized dissociation.
Mhm.
Ooh.
When you are subject to mind control or magic that influences your feelings, you
Oh.
may choose to take 1d4 damage and ignore the influence.
Whoa.
Okay.
So I just
Cool.
want to not be scared. I want to not be scared and just feel nothing like I usually do.
Aw.
Lucky.
1d4 damage.
2.
2 damage. So you just shut your mind off from the fear, and you see behind you the like almost like a projector on a fog machine, fog bank. Like
Mhm.
you can see through the dream,
Oh, cool.
and you can see Nana on the other side also like clutching her chest, looking at the cloud in front of her.
Oh, because I threw the potion, so it's
Yeah.
affecting her too.
She's
now?
like patting her robes looking for something, and
Whoa.
like pulling plants out of pots and eating them.
Can I
Eating them.
try and see what the thing that she's afraid of is? Like,
Yeah.
try and look past my dream into hers?
Totally. What would that be?
I mean, I was going to use the druidic lore to
Oh,
figure out what it is.
Okay, yeah.
do you want to do that then?
So, yeah, I mean, if it mechanically works,
Yeah, so first you're going to need to overcome the terror that you're feeling.
yeah, no problem.
How is Ving doing that?
I mean, being the witness of the world, the seeing all the horrible things that have ever happened, at least numbs him to this
Yeah.
terrifying presence, right? To something
Yeah.
that has existed in the world,
Totally.
and giving him some experience. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that sounds like a defy danger wisdom.
Okay, great. 10.
Okay. There are much more horrible things that
Mhm.
have been, will be, and are than this trickery.
sees through the fear.
Yeah. And you are able to act?
I want to use druidic lore to consult the trove of ancient knowledge within me to examine the events of the world.
Yeah.
Right now. 14.
14.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Okay,
sick.
so that means you just tell me, I ask you a question and you
Yeah.
just answer it.
Okay, great.
Okay, so Billy, how are you overcoming the fear before you attempt to protect your family?
Would tricks of the trade work on this?
I don't
Or
know. I think right now you are straight up defying danger
Oh,
because
okay.
there is a danger before you that you have to like deal with before you can act.
sure. Yeah, I guess he goes into his trickster mode. He's like, no, I know this isn't real. Like, what could it be? And his mind starts like going into like the puzzle of it.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
totally. That feels like a charisma-ish thing.
Sure.
Yeah. Billy's like, how do people affect people? How do I affect people?
Right.
How is she trying to affect me?
I only got 6.
Aid.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Ving has broken the enchantment on himself, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he gets him to look through it and see the old lady and how afraid she is, and that will make Billy less afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, I got 11.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you.
So Ving just points ahead through the dream, and you see Nana on the other side in a panic, which makes Billy realize that if she sent this thing out thinking that it was going to affect you, but it's affecting her, it must be a trick of some kind.
Yeah.
That she has fooled herself. And you, with the 7 to 9, you're basically like trying to pull yourself together, but you are not like running, screaming anymore. Ving, you were going to tap into...
The druidic lore.
Yes, yeah.
Consult the trove of ancient knowledge. And I got 14, so then you asked me a question about the subject, and whatever I say is true.
Okay. What is this? What is she doing?
It's like a last-ditch concoction that she's been making for years and years and years, and it's all the poisons mixed together, all the spirits of all the plants she's ever messed with together in one thing, mixed with the magical waters of the Widdershins, and all the weird things that are living in the caves and the crystals and everything in there, all kind of coming together. It's a very unpredictable last ditch release of all this spiritual and nightmare energy.
Totally. Yeah. It's like the magical equivalent of bear spray.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just like, get away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, you're like, oh, it's a trick.
Yeah.
Fully. You just wait. That's all. Now that you have all protected yourselves from this mental effect, all you need to do is wait for the effect to end.
Can I look to see what her nightmare is?
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
In the smoke?
Yeah. This, I think, would be discern realities.
Okay.
36 plus wisdom.
7.
Okay. So you get one question.
Yeah. What should I be on the lookout for?
Yeah. So you look through the nightmares that you have all confronted and denied. You see like the black clad image of who you can only assume to be the one you all assume it to be. And on
Neo.
Allison?
some sort of priest or the Grim Reaper. But you see on her end, that form shifts into one of like a twisted crone with a shifting face, coming to collect what is hers.
Whoa. Holy shit. That's sick. That's awesome.
Whoa.
Ving steals himself and walks through the cloud, the nightmare cloud, and approaches her.
Ving dies.
Ving breathes in a cloud of poison and is killed immediately.
You literally just said it was all the poisons. Why the fuck would you do that?
I don't know.
It's really cool.
My constitution.
That's so fucking hilarious.
Roll a 2d6 plus constitution for sure.
I got an 11.
Would have been so fucking funny if you got snake eyes on that.
Ving dies.
He's just like, well,
He said it was poison. He knew it was poison. Then he walked into it.
he just goes to talk. He goes, hold my purse.
You see his face steel as he steps forward, and the minute his nose enters the cloud, he goes,
It's spicy. It's spicy. It's spicy in my soul.
Okay, Ving, you step forward through this cloud. You feel all of the poisons of the trades, of the druids, of the alchemists, of all of them.
Such an insane move.
You breathe deep, and something about the seed that grows within your chest. The cloud almost swirls around it feels like, and then you vent all of this vapor out your gills.
Oh,
I feel-
so cool.
I feel the seed crack a little tiny bit.
And you stand before Nana as she cowers on the ground looking up at you.
I kneel down.
She has tears in her eyes.
I offer her a rag, a clean rag,
My cleanest rag.
like the cleanest of my flaps.
She reaches a trembling hand forward and takes the rag.
We're not here to hurt you. We can help. I saw her in there. I know she's coming for you.
We can cut forward to like I guess, Billy inside the hut and you two crouched outside the door.
I'm looking through all her glass bottles at all the things, so his like eyes are being magnified as he moves around looking through the glasses.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It's like his eyes are like changing shape
Yeah.
as he looks through.
What is this one?
That one? That's worrywart.
What about this one here?
Oh, that's forget-me-not. That it actually makes you forget. I know the name is confusing.
What does worrywart do?
What do you think it does?
Gives you warts?
It's like anti-anxiety. Stops you from worrying so much.
Is this just a piece of bread?
Okay.
That is just a piece of bread, actually. I wanted to see what would happen if I left it in a jar for a long time.
Oh.
The answer is not much.
And she's like shaking. She's still like her eyes are bleary and she's pouring a kettle, a little halfling-sized kettle into a little halfling-sized teacup.
Can we use Alma's tea kettle?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because we've never
nice.
figured out what that thing does.
Here,
Yeah.
let me help you.
Okay.
Let me make the tea.
Okay.
Billy is like,
Uh-oh.
I've never made tea in my life.
The camera shifts to Tuck and Ving. We're like,
Oh no.
Does he know what tea is?
He's gonna put potatoes in it or something.
Billy pulls out the teapot and he like takes his dirty shirt and like gives it a nice dusting, like
Nice.
rubs it clean.
His
Yeah.
clean as dirty shirt.
Yeah.
It's actually dirtier
It's
when
dirtier
he's
now.
done wiping
Yeah,
it
it's a
down.
little- it's less dusty, but it's much greasier.
Yeah, he wouldn't let us clean Wild Bill's blood off
Right.
him.
Oh.
So
It's
it's,
the last thing I have of him.
Oh wow.
it was a pretty tense attempted bath time.
Yeah.
You've got war all over you.
It's just standing in front of Billy like a feral cat.
Yeah.
Billy looks around at all the plants that she has in her kitchen. He's like, I don't know. So he just grabs whatever is closest, which is just oregano. So he plucks a bunch of that into the pot. And he's like, and then I put water in it. And now it is tea.
Just cold.
And I pour her some.
Yeah, and she takes a sip of the little she got out 4 cups. So there's 4 cups and 4 saucers for everybody.
Here you go.
And she takes a sip and goes,
Oh, that's quite nice.
Billy puffs up with pride. Oh, thank you.
Good job, Billy.
and Billy passes
Thanks.
out the tea and Tuck and Ving.
It's tasty.
It's wonderful.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, did Billy do his Billy thing on it?
Don't know.
That's what happened.
Who can say?
Who can say?
Yeah.
And you all begin drinking. Well, the 3 of you begin drinking. Does Billy drink tea?
yeah, he'll drink it tea.
Yeah. It's delicious.
Whoa,
Holy fucking shit.
Jesus Christ.
I made this.
Whoa, I'm like a chef. I'm a chef now.
I'm a chef.
I'm a very fine chef.
Yeah.
I'm one of the best to ever do it. Also, Tuck and Ving, that tea is gone in like half a sip.
oh,
It's
yeah.
all a halfling-sized cup. That
Right.
shit's gone. 100%
It's a
gone.
thimble.
It's a little thimble-sized cup, yeah.
Just smell.
So yeah, do you have any questions for Nana?
What I think Tuck wants to ask, what do you know of Mother Never Was?
Don't say her name. I just wanted to know things. I just wanted to know about the plants and the animals and the things that I could do to help people. And she said that she could teach me. She could teach me the art. But by the time she imparted me with the knowledge, too much time had passed and everyone I wanted to help was gone.
Who are you trying to help?
My family. My boy was sick. He's gone now, so
What was his name?
Trenton.
Trenton, New Jersey.
The old turnpike. I knew him well.
And now I'm alone.
Her hands are shaking. She's just trembling. The tea is like clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, have you ever thought of going back to the community?
They wouldn't have me.
Why not?
They don't trust those they don't understand. You know that as well as I.
I do. You're right. Doesn't matter how many times you try.
It doesn't. But it's not so bad out here. I have my quiet. I have my plants. But you, how do you know of she?
Well, we've heard some stories.
You don't seek her, do you?
We might.
We might have to.
You can't.
There's someone worse out there.
Yeah, there's someone hunting us,
Something.
and he is scared of her.
We need to know why. How did you find her?
She found me.
I want to know how.
Okay.
Can I roll for it?
Yeah, totally. This could be a spout lore.
Sure. With
Intelligence.
7.
So interesting, but not useful.
Sure.
She comes to those with needs and desires that no one and nothing else can provide. She offers them a choice, a terrible, terrible choice. If you need her help, she will find you, and she will offer it, but you must not accept.
What was your bargain?
I didn't know it until it had been made. A way to save my son, but no son to save.
She stole your time?
She stole my time, and she gave me knowledge of the plants and the roots, knowledge of alchemy, medicine, and healing. And now, no one to heal.
There's still people that can use your gifts.
She sets down her teacup.
Just because you've given up on them doesn't mean they've completely given up on you.
She picks her teacup up again. She takes a nervous sip.
Fuck, this tea is good.
God damn, boy, this tea is fine.
Thanks.
And as she takes more sips of the tea, you can see her like settling into a reverie of sorts.
Of course, you're right.
She takes another sip.
I could return.
You could. I could put in like a good word for you. There's a really nice guy there, Armand. He's young and he doesn't really listen to all like the mean stories that the rest of the halflings tell everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a renegade.
Yeah, he's kind of cool.
I was something of a renegade in my youth as well.
And then that Avicii song plays. It's over a series of flashbacks.
So live a life you will.
Jesus Christ.
If you would send this Armand my way, I could help you.
We can tell you where to find him. We're going south.
We could send word. I could send word with the birds.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Mm. She nods.
wait. This isn't a trap, is it?
Trap expert.
Oh.
I just want to make sure.
It's a great question. So go ahead. 2d6 plus what for trap expert? Can't remember.
It's dexterity.
'Kay.
9.
Okay. So you
Aid.
get okay. How?
I give Billy the voice of all the trees and birds and plants around here.
Oh.
Yeah, both our spidey senses go
I got
up.
5.
So you get a point of experience, and Billy gets a question.
Okay. I guess, is there a trap here? And if so, what activates it?
So let me answer this question using the thing that Ving said about giving voice to the trees and the birds.
Sure.
You are sitting here and you're like listening to this like, whoa, she's just going to help us. That's great. This poor old woman was done wrong by this creature.
Mm-hmm.
And the tweeting of the birds, and you're just getting that vibe, that Billy vibe where you're like, what else is going on here? And then Ving focuses on the noises of the animals around him.
Oh, it comes like into focus. Like
Yeah.
you stop hearing the forest.
You stop hearing the birds singing and you start hearing the birds speaking the word run.
Fuck.
We jump up.
You are outside the hut. We'll remember that in terms of
Oh, but Billy is
framing.
inside.
Billy is inside. Tuck and Ving are outside because this place is very small.
Well, we're going to talk to Armando.
Yeah, we'll go get them for you.
Oh, but you haven't finished your tea.
Yeah.
Are you quite sure?
Yeah, it's a long walk back, and I'd like to get there before the sun goes down.
Oh, but you should stay. She'll be here soon.
I sprint to the door, but oh wait, no, I want to charm her.
Okay.
Yeah, to give us time,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a thing happens for a second where like Tuck and Ving almost like rip the wall off of the cottage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we see you like tell us to like chill for a second.
Mhm.
So we like stop.
If Bing's got his leg up on the wall and his spear and like a crack
About
in
to
the
just
wood.
wrench it down.
Billy takes her hand. He's like, listen, I've been alone for a long time too. And I know that when someone leaves me, I worry that they won't come back, but we will come back.
It doesn't matter what you say, dear. I couldn't run from her. Neither can you.
And then she starts cackling.
Tuck grabs the window frame and rips the whole wall off so that Ving can get in there and get Billy as quickly as possible.
All right, defy danger strength. I mean, I know it's a little house, but
6, 7, 8.
okay, so 7 to 9. Yeah, it takes like a surprising amount. Like you yank once and the wall doesn't come off. And you're like, what the fuck? But you get it off on the second yank.
Okay.
You get it off on the second yank, bro.
It
It only
just
takes
me
you two
yanks. Done.
But the wall comes off. Ving, you reach in, you grab Billy.
I grabbed him.
Yeah. and
I put my hand out, he grabs my hand.
Yeah.
There is a sense of urgency here, and you
Yeah.
all just start running down the path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, before Tuck runs away, he grabs the teapot and then he tosses this old lady off the cliff.
Okay. So first you're gonna have to roll to grab the teapot.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus dexterity to snatch it out of there.
Yeah. 11.
Okay. Yeah. You get
Yeah.
the teapot.
Yeah.
Now you got to try and grab her.
Okay. What is this?
11.
Oh,
11.
Doesn't matter.
Wait, I forgot to get something. He goes back for the teapot, and then we just see.
Yeah, she like flies so far out and into the wintershins.
Jesus Christ.
And she's cackling the whole time. It's creepy.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah, yeah.
insane. She like,
She's laughing under the water.
Oh
she
my
does
God.
not fight back. She
Yeah.
like lets me grab her and throw her.
And you start running. Okay, yeah. So you hear her laughing as she's thrown through the air and she hits the water and the laughing ceases. But you start running down the path and you hear the laughing pick up again. I love this. This is great. I love horror.
It's a horror episode.
We're
now.
doing a horror episode.
Okay.
Because guess what? The sun is setting again.
Oh no.
Fuck.
So like you can see the light is starting to die in the Everwood.
Oh my God.
What do you do?
Scramble up. Scramble away from the river.
Into the Everwood?
I don't know.
Can I ask the trees and the birds to try and help us out and just try and keep her there? Because she's an unnatural force.
Yeah,
In
totally.
a very natural place. I'm going to use spirit tongue to try and convince everybody to
So
slow her down.
So Spirit Tongue, remember, is just the fact that you can speak to them.
Yeah.
It's not a rollable move. This could be a call of nature. You could be giving like physical form to the spirits to help.
Yeah, I guess I want to use Call of Nature to just call upon the spirits of the forest and create
Yeah.
a barrier between us and her.
Great.
Create a dam in the water where she is or up on land. 13.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay,
So that's 3 requests.
yeah, I want to see if the roots of the trees can ensnare her. Like the trees all kind of lean in from across the river and everything.
Oh.
Create just
Yeah.
a giant cage dome.
Like trap her into the river?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Nana lady or
Yeah,
Mother Never Was?
No, the Nana lady.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't think Mother Never Was is here yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or she is, we don't know.
You call on the spirits. You raise your hands cinematically and close your eyes.
He dives his root hands into his nightmares come true.
Yeah.
Into the earth. And you are held there for a second as you call upon these spirits. And the trees on either end of the river start to bend inwards, their roots and branches growing and lashing together to create this like lattice work cage. That'll cost you 1 request, I guess, to hold her. But you see, like, you hear the laughing, the cackling is still coming from the water, and like impossibly thin and long arms are like reaching through
Whoa.
Oh my
as if she's
gosh.
like unfolding herself into this sort of
To like sneak through.
this like, yeah, she's trying to like weave herself through the branches.
Oh my God.
You hear her like cackle and say,
It really will just be easier this way.
but she's held for a moment. What do you do?
I want to make a fairy ring around Ving.
Okay, so that's 2d6 plus
Dexterity.
dexterity.
12.
Great, which
Yeah.
means you can just leave the ring there.
Tuck, get in here.
I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah, and Bill, what does this ring look like?
It's stone.
Okay, so
No,
you
it's the roots, actually. The roots are spread out from the trees, and they've woven around us.
Right. Like you're
Perfect.
able to piggyback his call of
Yeah.
nature.
but I think what is happening now is like you're trying to get them to
Sprout.
tighten their grip on her.
I'm trying to get them
Yeah.
to sprout leaves to like fill in all the gaps.
So she's like wheedling her way through this cage.
Gross.
With, like really long, thin, spindly fingers. 2d6 plus 3, which is your remaining request.
5 plus 3, 8.
8. Okay, so
I lose 1,
you lose 1.
so I'm down to 2.
You're down
now.
to 2 now.
Okay,
So next time you ask them to do something, it will be with a +2 instead of a +3.
thank you.
And you see with your 7 to 9, Nana has worked her way like halfway out. She has become like a stretched out version, but she's like reforming her limbs as she comes through the other side. So she's like halfway stuck.
And her hair's really long.
It's so long and
Unfurled.
lank.
She's kind of like paper thin.
Yeah,
Almost.
you can
Yeah.
almost see through her. Like the light from the trees as it dies is like shining through her almost.
Is she Mother Never Was?
You don't know what she is.
She seems so
Scared.
disconcerted.
So scared.
But you are also in the fairy ring.
Yeah, but we're stuck here.
You are currently stuck here. Unless you're able to do something else with the spirits. They like this tactic as the branches sprout and like tighten their grip. They have done as much as they can with her. She will get herself out. What do you do?
I want to use my bandolier and change gears and set the cage on fire.
Oh, okay. What in the bandolier are you using to do this?
The flint that I have in there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So this is an elemental mastery.
Elemental mastery.
2d6 plus constitution.
So sick.
10.
Okay. So what does this fire look like?
He throws it and she bats it out of the air and it goes in the water
Mhm.
Whoa.
and she's cackling. And then out of the water where the trees are touching the water bursts into flames.
Mm.
And it very quickly like washes up in like a watery kind of flame.
Oh,
Wave
cool.
of flame just lick over the whole cage and
yeah.
engulf all the branches. And
She starts like making this like screaming, shrieking screech noise, like steam escaping from a kettle.
Oh, whoa.
What did you got? You got a 7? Oh no, you got a 10.
I got 10.
Which means you get 2 choices.
I will choose the effect I desire comes to pass and I retain control.
Okay, so
Mm.
you're paying nature's price here.
My hands are dug into the earth.
Yeah. Oh. So being like the fire, you see it like race up the cage that
And I
he's
can
created
feel it coming through the ground.
through the earth, through the roots that
And I
he has used.
Get away from me!
And then Ving is
Run.
engulfed in flame.
Oh my god. So we stumble out.
But
Oh,
Ving can't
yeah.
be burned.
Oh,
That's
Ving
I
true.
can't be burned. That's true.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, this might be a situation in which you are prepared to take nature's price
Right.
because of the choices you've made. I will look into this later because this feels like a get out of jail free
It
card.
totally
But
does.
narratively, it makes sense. But Nana, as the branches around her burn and crumble, she is aflame. She's shrieking, squealing. She dives into the river and out of sight.
Fire goes out.
You are not safe here.
Run.
Yeah, the birds are quiet and then they begin saying, run,
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 run now,
run,
run.
We run.
Before she comes back.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, we all run.
I have escape route when you're in too deep and need a way out. Name your escape route and roll plus dexterity. But the only thing is, I don't know if I can take everyone with me.
You're right,
Oh,
yes.
Unless you get in the bag.
No,
No?
I'm not getting in the fucking
Are you
bag
leaving
while
our
you're in a primeval forest while an ancient witch fucking tries to hunt you.
We're sprinting right now.
Yeah.
I'm like,
We're just sprinting.
Get in the
we can
bag.
just do a thing. This is the thing.
I've
Yeah.
gone through this forest so many times before.
Billy is making the sprinting moves,
Yeah.
but Tuck is holding him.
Yeah, like a cat.
Like a dog being held over a pool when they start paddling.
Still out of breath.
The shots are going back and forth between us, and then it goes to a wide, and I'm just carrying.
That's so funny. Okay, so I think the most likely course here is that you need to get away from this immediate situation,
Mhm.
and then you can find shelter of some kind.
Yeah.
Perilous journey probably makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Scout ahead and navigate. Who's doing what?
Billy, it makes sense if you navigate because you've been here before.
It's true. Yeah.
I'll scout ahead using the birds.
Okay.
They're telling us to run, so I can ask them where.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'll just keep an eye out, kind of
I
generally.
guess I'll just kind of be here.
I like that you're using like your insane strength to
Oh,
run
yeah.
backwards to keep an eye on where she was,
Yeah.
but you're keeping up with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
I was imagining a really spooky shot
What?
of you running backwards and like seeing the darkened path of the trees like lit by the moonlight, and her super weird long limbs start like pulling her down the trees.
Cool.
Yes, yes.
That's so
Horror
sick. Do that.
You just did.
Gonna throw up. I'm so scared.
No, we haven't rolled any moves. I shouldn't have blown that one.
That was so cool.
just the like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to roll. So for scout ahead, it's 2d6 plus wisdom, which is Ving, and for navigate, it's 2d6 plus intelligence.
Oh, please. 11.
9.
Can I aid you?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Because you're
totally.
looking around.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
also looking around.
I'm
2d6
looking
plus
around.
aid.
I'm doing that backwards run thing.
Yeah.
What do your tuck eyes see?
11. It's bad. Keep running faster.
Keep running. So that's 2 10s.
Yeah, I see that thing where the woods are stretching back, and I'm
that's
just
weird.
like, you can't slow down. You have to keep going.
Yeah, like you're running backwards, and every once in a while, you just like grab the front of Ink's shirt and pull him forward.
Yeah, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, keep looking at me. Like,
Do
'cause
not
I'm-
look back.
And because I had the weaponized dissociation,
Yes.
it's not
You're
freaking
blank.
me out.
Your blank
Right.
face.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I like the idea that it's this weaponized dissociation. It's not that Tuck is not afraid. It's that he's convinced himself he's not.
Yeah.
But somewhere inside, like child Tuck is screaming.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so for scout ahead, you get 2 from the list below. You get the drop on whatever lies ahead. You discern a beneficial aspect of the terrain, such as a shortcut, shelter, or tactical advantage.
You just want me to pick that one.
All right, you do whatever you fucking want to do. You make a capital D discovery, or you notice sign of a capital D danger.
I'll do the second one because that's the one I wanted.
You get 2, you dickhead.
And I'll do one of my own choosing. You sweet, sweet boy.
No, don't make me feel bad. No.
You just said this to a freshly married man.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Look how
Ah.
fresh his
Fresh.
dick and balls look.
Look at that hat.
They are
Yeah.
freshly
Wow.
skinned.
Wow.
Leave that in.
Wow, Sean.
You hear that, baby?
Freshly skinned.
Freshly skinned is
Like
so
you left it.
gross.
Okay, so you get a second one. Do you want to use the beneficial aspect one? You don't have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Okay.
I want to discern a beneficial aspect.
So then you get the drop on whatever lies ahead. You make a capital D discovery or notice sign of a capital D danger.
Discovery.
Discovery. You're running for a long time.
Yeah.
There's a point where the trail accordions back to like a normal size.
Mm-hmm.
You're still running. The things flitting across the trail are like less frequent. And you start to be like, okay, I think we can slow down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you come to like a clearing. The moon is shining high in the sky, the coronet arcing across the heavens. Clouds dapple the starlit night. Delicate beams dance across the glade. And in the center of the clearing, a deer grazing.
I killed the deer.
You're more than welcome to.
Okay, I think we're fine.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
So I don't even want you to have to roll for that. You just snap its neck and you're like, I think we're safe.
Billy's like,
Oh my God.
Because the thing is with navigate, which Billy also got a 10 on, you avoid dangers and distractions, making good time, reaching a point of the GM's choosing before you need to make camp. You are...
Oh my God.
We can cut forward to like a tent and a little fire.
You see,
And
this is what your
the deer
dissociation has led us to.
Yeah, you're cooking venison on a spit.
and Billy's like, what was that for? And Billy's built not one but 2 fairy circles.
He's
Okay.
so
one
scared.
on his own.
Yeah.
Billy, you will have to roll again for this fairy circle.
Oh, like I have to use a fairy child for it? Yes, I
No,
guess
you
I
have
do.
to. Do you use a fairy child for a fairy circle?
Oh, no, I don't.
No, you just roll 2d6 plus charisma.
Yeah.
Or dexterity.
Dexterity. 8.
Okay. So on a 7 to 9, that means that the ring will last the night and
Yeah.
keep out any dangerous foes, but you are required to maintain it.
Oh, don't worry. I will be maintaining it. I would
Okay.
like to roll again for a second
Fair.
Hey, do we think? I mean, it opens you up to a failure. So this is, I suppose, allowed.
Yeah, I'm just like not very confident about this one. I'm like, I want it to be a bigger circle.
Okay. I don't want to get in the habit of this, but I like this as a thematic thing right now. where
That
you're
was
like,
very
it's
scary.
so scary
Yeah.
It's
here.
so scary.
We're doubling
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. 10.
Okay,
Nice.
so is this a bigger circle that you
Yeah,
make
this
around
was
the
already-
first one?
Yeah, this was already the bigger circle.
That's so fucking funny. What do these two rings look like?
The first one was like twigs, and Billy looked at it and he was like, pathetic.
This sucks.
There's like sticks
This
stuck in the
is-
ground.
This is awful. Don't even look at it, guys.
Don't look away.
And we're just eating like a leg of venison. We're like,
Yeah.
what, Billy?
What do you mean?
This is delicious.
The second one was made of like huge rocks.
Like Billy just connects a bunch of rocks that are in the clearing.
Yeah, he was like dragging rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Great. So you are safe in this clearing. Nothing can get in. You can leave the second circle up on its own.
No, Billy's too afraid.
He stays out here
He stays
and,
out
and
here.
maintains it.
We'll have to maintain the
that?
middle one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny.
I was gonna say, like, we pitch our own tent, so Morris and Perel and Victor can come out.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Mm.
I think that would be good.
Like we put out the fanny pack, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you put out the fanny pack and Victor like bursts out. Where are the hogs? I've come to taste their flesh.
Oh, Victor, quiet down. We're in a different place now.
Get back in the circle.
Oh.
Here.
So we are not doing the hog thing anymore.
That was a couple days ago.
You defeated them?
Yes, actually.
Pathetic foes?
No, they're pretty
That was pretty
intense.
They're actually
Yeah.
really hard to beat.
Billy stabbed
Yeah.
him in the head.
Look at that huge gash that Tuck has.
Yeah, look at my gash.
You can see it in the moonlight.
That is quite a gash.
It's so
I have
deep.
seen a gash of two in my time, and I rank that among the gashiest.
Yeah, looks like a callous dock worker's heel.
Fucking gross. Oh, that's the grossest thing I can imagine.
Sorry.
But Victor is here. He stalks the edge and he says, "Fear not. No foes will enter this circle as long as Victor stands watch."
And then we go, Victor, have you heard of an old witch that lives in a gray marsh?
I have heard of no such witch, but there has not been a witch that has bested Victor.
Okay.
I have a question, though.
Okay.
What is a witch?
It's like it's kind of like a wizard, but
More earthy.
I guess, yeah.
I will be inside the tent,
Okay.
resting up for my watch.
Thanks, Victor.
Call me when I am needed.
He's so lazy now.
Yeah, he's
Oh, you know
so
what?
lazy.
He comes back out and he takes one of the deer legs.
Yeah.
He drags a whole, because he's
whole
huge.
thing.
Yeah.
He drags like the rest of the deer inside.
Great, I didn't even get any.
He does a thing where he comes out and he grabs it and then he knocks the entire fire over,
Yeah.
dragging it off the spit.
And there's just embers flying.
Yeah,
everywhere.
and he drags the greasy carcass,
Victor,
cooked
Victor.
carcass into the into
Not in the carpet. Oh,
And you hear
Victor.
Morris, or you hear Perel yelling, "Not on the couch!"
It's just incoherent yelling from inside
Bad
the tent.
dog.
And you hear like a Russian wolf yelling back at him.
In Russian?
Yeah.
In real Earth
Yeah.
Russian. So we're popping inside the tent.
I think so.
Yeah, Billy just drags his seat over near the door and he's like, "Don't worry, I will guard and listen."
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we're in the vestibule
In the vestibule, the door is like, the flap is like cracked.
to accommodate Billy's insistence that he maintain
Billy-
a second ring.
Billy's hand is inside the tent. He's like, "Please hold my hand."
We're both holding his hand.
Yeah.
Cool. So Morris and Perel join you in the vestibule. They look exhausted.
Whoa. How much pineapple juice have you been chugging?
Oh, grow up. We've been working on a project.
What have you been doing?
Fucking.
Morris is drinking pineapple juice. And Perel is like looking at Morris. And he's like, "It's nothing. What's going on with you? I'm hearing about some sort of horrible witch."
I mean, one of you has probably heard of Mother Never Was.
And Perel kind of nods and reaches up and takes the pineapple juice from Morris and takes a sip. Nods. I think I've heard stories.
What are the stories you've heard?
Some like mythic bargainer in a swamp somewhere in the Principalities. There were stories going around when I was young. I grew up in the Riverways.
In the Riverways,
yeah. So like there were always stories, but I just assumed they were stories.
We met like a weird old crone in the woods that said she like learned from Mother Never Was, and then she got real weird and everything got really fucked up for a little while.
It was super spooky.
Okay. Is this something that you would like us to do some research on?
Yeah, or like help us, figure out.
Okay.
Like, are we marked by Mother Never Was now? It was kind of an option maybe to go through her marsh.
Right, yes.
Because Bing figured out that the gibbous man is like too scared to like look in her domain.
And it might be like a way for us to cover our tracks getting into the Principalities.
Yeah, but she's apparently terrifying. This is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right, all right. Well, then we can look into this and see if there's something we can use to our advantage.
While you're looking into that, is it too much to get him to look into your puzzle box?
Oh, yeah.
My what?
I keep forgetting I have this when we talk, and he pulls out the puzzle box.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't thought about this thing in years.
You know
let me
this.
see.
I gave it to him.
Yeah, he made it. What did you do to it?
I tried to.
Were we playing with it at
We're
some
trying.
point?
Yeah, we're trying to fix it or
Yeah.
solve it.
We're trying to do something to it. I don't know.
It's shitty, dude.
Now, hold on. It's broken. You broke it.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, I can fix what was broken, and then maybe we can open it. I'll put it on my list of things to do for the three of you.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
awesome. Thank
That's
you.
great. Thanks for having a list.
Yeah.
Did you get your sense of sarcasm beat out of you by these pigs?
No.
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
you're
we
right.
didn't.
You know what? Yeah, of course. Why would I want to be running around outside here fighting killer pigs and like scary witch women when I could just be in here with endless food, just doing things from a list? Oh, so hard and scary.
It must be so tiring to just fuck each other nonstop and work your way through a list.
Well, I have to sleep out here tonight with the gibbous man looking at me, probably.
Yeah.
Or that scary Nana witch.
You get to sleep with a dog every night, and I have to sleep with Tuck. Get to sleep with Tuck. Most nights.
And Perel holds up his hands and goes, all right. We all have to do hard stuff. And everybody looks at Perel.
We all look at, we all look at
Perel's
Morris's dick.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
So what's the plan from here?
Well, it's how
It's
quickly.
specific. Yeah.
Yeah, how quickly can they like look up info?
Yeah, what do we, a night?
I can consult my tomes, and I grew up in the Riverways, so I can look for the volumes that I think would be the most pertinent.
I think like the thing that we need right now is to know which direction we're going.
Okay.
We need to know how we're going to get to High Spear. Like we're
Yeah.
still in the south end of the Halfling lands. We kind of are at like a dividing point. Like,
Yeah.
do we go through the Grey Marsh or do we trek through
Be
the
like kind of like mountainous, I
the
guess.
mountains?
It's kind of like,
Or do we try and find an underground route?
that's the thing. Is the underground route was, I think, the plan because it would be way faster. Because to get to the Grey Marshes, you have to travel through the majority of the Black Tree Principality.
Right.
Yeah.
So underground route, what our original options were the Winter Shins, wasn't? When were you going to look for a water route?
You're going to look for like tunnels.
Yeah.
Tunnels?
Yeah.
Underneath.
But then,
Yeah, but that was the river.
Yeah.
yeah. And your plan was to talk to Nana.
Yeah, to find if she knew a way.
This could be like a Morris and Perel are studying
Yeah.
Spout Lore kind of thing.
Mhm.
Let's make camp. Let's let these nerds figure their shit out.
Yeah.
And then we'll regroup in the morning. Morris, you can make a breakfast buffet, and then we'll
Morris like holds his hands
fine,
up. Like,
Perel,
Yeah,
you make
whatever.
the breakfast buffet.
Doesn't matter. Both of you make the breakfast buffet.
I don't care who does it. I just want a breakfast buffet.
Omelet station.
I mean, it's if you don't want to make breakfast, it's fine as long as it's a buffet.
You guys have said breakfast so many times that Victor comes barreling into the room.
he's holding marbles in his mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're scattering all over the place as he runs.
He's got the marble jar sideways in his mouth and he's whipping marbles everywhere.
His tongue is hanging out underneath.
So cute.
Okay, great. So are we going to do a Spout Lore move? Is that the idea here?
Who wants to do this?
It's kind of about the past. It's more about myth and legend, though.
If I roll about something that nobody knows about, I get a +1.
Do you still?
Yep. Or would you be able to roll with wisdom?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's because I have long lived, when you spout lore about the past, I take a +1.
Okay.
What do we think? Do we think
I
that
think
applies?
that's fair. Yeah, Mother Never Was has been around for a long time.
She's kind of been around forever.
Yeah.
True. All right. 2d6 +1 for your being old.
Do it.
8.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. So the sun rises. Billy has been up all night maintaining his secondary.
Eyes
Ring.
puffy.
Yeah, eyes puffy, holding this jingly sword
Yeah.
that you found.
And it's jingling because he's shaking.
Yeah. And Billy, you think, see things in the
I
trees.
saw things.
I think Tuck probably sat out here with Billy all night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they set up shop.
Mhm.
You start smelling the scents of bacon, sausage, wet eggs in a tray,
My
cereal
favorite.
and weird little dispensers, Costco croissants,
Oh,
little
whoa.
individual butters,
Oh,
Boy.
not a shred of dairy in them,
nice.
and quote unquote coffee. The breakfast buffet is served, and there's several volumes of pages puttering around, fixing up. There's one at the end with ham, at a carving station. And
There's an omelet bar.
there's an omelet bar staffed by one of the pages who has a little toque, chef's toque on.
Yeah.
Cute.
All of the ones that are cooking have French mustaches drawn on, long, thin.
And the paper chef hat.
Yeah, one's got a little paper accordion
Mhm.
that doesn't make any noise. It's just the sound of
Just the
paper
sound of
being
paper.
crushed back and forth. And Morris and Perel are in their house coats with their slippers on
Mhm.
and the pajama pants sticking out of the bottom, and they're shoveling some food onto plates. Good morning.
Billy pokes his head in. Good morning.
How was it out there? Sounds terrible.
I heard nightmare laughter all night long.
Why are you such an asshole?
I'm not trying to be an I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Do you want some orange juice?
Ham.
So, ham.
Ham.
Okay.
Ham now. Ham.
Ham. Now.
Don't you want to play? Okay, no.
The Paige doesn't have a face, but you can see it kind of going what the fuck?
Sorry.
What a rude little kid.
No, I'm sorry. I
No,
don't mean it at you.
It's so funny.
Your kid's so rude.
And the Paige dutifully shaves off a piece of ham and just kind of hands it to you between the knife and that weird long fork that they do.
I take it with my hands. Thank you. I'm sorry.
As it nods, you hear the paper shuffle.
And Tuck comes in from outside now, and he goes, ham. Ham.
And this Paige rolls its whole head.
Oh, I wonder where he gets it from.
The two Pages look at each other. and
Well, he
they're
certainly
"Oh."
doesn't get it from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shave.
And I take
Smoked tofu. Smoked tofu.
And the one at the smoked tofu carving station shaves off a piece of smoked tofu.
when they shave a piece of ham off, I just take the large. So there's only just a thin piece of ham left.
Classic Looney Tunes bit. I love it.
Yeah, Vin gets a cup of coffee. They pour a cup of coffee. He grabs his carafe.
Starts
Same.
drinking out of the crafts.
I think maybe none of us slept last night, and I was going to use this as an opportunity to refill our
Same
hit
here.
points. But
I
we
would. Oh
can't.
yeah, damn it. Me
Nope.
too.
Can't do it.
No.
Can't do it.
Fuck.
And Morris goes, well, I had quite a night myself. Thank you for not asking. Does everybody have their crap from the hot trays?
Yes.
Yeah, we do. Thank you for making
Yeah,
this.
it's great.
Yeah.
Sit down.
We sit.
We're
I'm
sitting.
sitting.
Yeah.
Use coasters.
I can't.
So angry. All right. And he wheels out a chalkboard. I was up all night reading stories from Perel's homeland. Let me tell you, boring. It's so muddy. There's not one robot in the whole principality.
There's literally only one restaurant called Food Boat.
Oh,
I can see why you thought frogs were exciting.
let's not make this about frogs, okay? Let's not make this about frogs. And he takes the chalk out of Morris's hand. And he starts doing that really fast, jerky, like teacher chalk writing on the board while he's talking.
Uh-huh.
He's like, okay, mother never what? Fuck. And he erases was. Mother never was. Classic bargainer archetype.
Okay.
Present in mythologies around the globe.
Mm-hmm.
Mother Never Was is featured in a number of stories in which she offers mortals power or boons in exchange seemingly for nothing. But the boons always have strings attached. For example,
When he says strings attached, he theatrically flips the chalkboard and there's one of those yarn diagrams.
yeah, totally. Yeah, there's a bunch of yarn on the other side.
He pauses for applause and we do not.
We're genuinely exhausted.
Yeah, we're just like,
Like, I told you, there's too much yarn. Too much yarn, Perry. Keep it simple. They're dumb.
we say nothing.
You all nod.
You, like the only sound you hear is and in the background the sound of clink 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 because Victor is still like prancing around with his marble jar in his mouth.
The pages are like slipping on the marbles.
For example, in one story, a man requested to become a skilled sculptor, and in exchange, Mother Never Was placed him on an island at sea where there was no stone. Or someone asked to be reunited with their lost love, but instead she reunited them with their animated corpse. That kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
There's always something that goes bad. Except for once. And I think that's where we're going to end it for this week. I've been your Game Master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me, as always, playing Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdul Aziz.
So long, everybody.
Playing Ving the Half-Elf Druid, Paul Oppers.
Take care.
And playing Fat Billy the Halfling Thief, Jessica Ty.
Goodbye.
Thank you to all of you, our supporters out there, for supporting the show around the world. Without you, this show literally would not be possible. If you want us to support the show and get access to a whole bunch of bonus stuff, including a whole campaign set in the High Spear Mall featuring the Cool Treat Kids, art and lore in the Spout Lore Almanac, postcards by the cast set in universe and out, merch, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Check us out at spoutlore.com/moneyplease or patreon.com/spoutlore. And thank you to Aaron Charles Reed for our intro and outro music and all of the music produced on the show, including presumably a song about pigs that just came out a couple weeks ago. And thank you, most of all, to all of you for listening. We'll see you next time.
And so ends the tale of adventures three who tried the best they can. Though dumb and scared and lost they be, fun times abreast in revelry. And though our journey may be like a conclusion, we will not leave you without a resolution. Return next week to hear some more whilst you commute or do your chores. And for you, I'd gladly spout more.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
How much do you know about cryonic preservation?
Cryonic preservation.
The preservation of human beings at extreme low temperature.
You mean like Walt Disney?
I swear to God, if you say anything about Walt Disney's frozen head, I'm hanging up this phone right now.
Swear to me you've never heard of the Red Valley Seabolt until I just told you.
I swear.
You swear.
Could you take your hand off my knee?
Look, Warren, if they're sending the butter wouldn't melt new boy looking for Red Valley, it'll be for a reason. Trust me. People are losing their lives in this company.
We pulled him out too soon. He is awakening exactly as we planned. He's dying on me!
We're all murderers here. Bryony, you, me, that doorman probably. Guy on the corner there with a neck tattoo. I bet he's killed someone.
Would you like to cut his head off?
I'm sorry.
The saw is funny.
Gordon, why are you sharing this stuff with me? Why are you smiling?
I don't know. I smile when things get awkward.
Get in your golden bullet, pick me up.
You want to go to Red Valley?
You want to go to Red Valley.
Red Valley. Red Valley. Red Valley. Red Valley.
Red Valley.
Red Valley.
Red Valley is available on all podcast providers. Do you want to continue?
Spout Lore is proudly a Spout Lore Studios production.
A podcast for best friends by best friends.